What's up, everybody? It's me, Rivah, back again with another video, and I'm here to give you my full thoughts, feelings, and opinions on this subject matter. So many people hit me in my DM about this situation and wanted to hear my thoughts and my feelings and my opinions. I said that twice because when we get into this, you guys are going to see why I'm kind of at a loss for words. Not really, but like shuffling a little bit, because it's just mind-boggling to me to see how distant our women, black women, have become from our black men. So Tichina Arnold, if you don't know who she is, obviously you live under a rock, okay? She is Rochelle from Everybody Hates Chris, and she is most famously known as Pam from the show Martin, okay, that we all used to watch back in the day. And I say we all because I know we all watched it. Okay, so she says, honest question, what can we as black women in America do to stop aiding in the emasculation of black men in America? Let me scratch my head on that one. Okay, I think that's a really authentic question. I think it's a necessary question based off of everything that's going on in this time. Okay, the things that we are witnessing in this exact span of time. And I think that the proper response, I could think of a million things to say. Okay, let me just say that. I can think of a million things that I would say would be what we can do to aid, okay, in stopping the emasculation of black men in America. I think one thing is showing more respect for each other. Okay, I think another thing is to stop talking down on other people's experiences that you know nothing about. Okay. I think stop trying to be the man in the relationship and trying to punk your man in a relationship, or punk the men around you. Stop trying to challenge them as if they're not men and you're not a woman. You're not on the same level. We don't see other cultures do that. Other cultures in their right mind, I should say. Okay? There's a lot of things that us as women can do as a collective. For sure. So she says honest question, right? So obviously this is going off of something that she's seen, something that she's heard, something that, you know, she felt necessary, that she really wants to know how she can aid in this situation. Now, I want you guys to see what the responses were to this this tweet that she put on Twitter. This is the first one, okay? This says, define emasculation, because a lot of y'all's concern about black men being emasculated a lot of the time just sounds like silent homophobia or misogyny. Let's take a deep breath, okay? The issue is, if we want to be real, black women are very, they will easily respect a man who is a part of the LGBTQ community, a black man who's a part of the community. They will easily have much more respect for that man than for a masculine man. Okay, and I'm not saying that when I say masculine man, I mean like a man who is into a heterosexual relationship. They will respect the man who's a part of the community, and the man who's into a heterosexual relationship, who wants to get married to her, have kids with her, provide for her. She's not willing to respect him. So silent homophobia, I don't get it. I don't get it. Keeping it 100. I don't get it. A lot of women will respect the men who are on here making jokes, putting on skirts and putting on, fake boobs and all this stuff for a laugh. They'll respect that man. But when your man is like, can you help me out with this? I'm busy. I'm doing this. Why you always got to ask me for something? Again, not respecting that man. I don't think we even need to define emasculation in this sense, because I think we're very well aware of what's going on. And if you're not aware of what's going on, I don't think that you should even be a part of the conversation offering your opinions of what you think something really is if you still need more definitions. Moving on. This is the next one. Okay? From the feminista. Okay? Emasculation, quote unquote, isn't a real thing. It relies on some arbitrary idea that there is a specific way to be a man. There isn't. Europeans have tried to universalize manhood through brute force, but we have to reject it. We, black women, don't have anything to do with that, sis. Wrong again. Because where our men see the most emasculation, it's in their house with you. When he don't do something you like and you call him the B word. When you and him get into an argument and you talk down to him and you belittle him. Emasculation is for sure a real thing. If masculinity is a real thing, emasculation is a real thing. Guys, it's mind-boggling to me. Very mind-boggling to me that there was even a discussion about what it's not, what doesn't have anything to do with us when it does. Trying to bring Europeans into this has nothing to do with the conversation. Nothing to do with the conversation. Our men constantly face the same thing, still not being seen as people, right? Still not being respected. We watch one black man emasculate another black man on TV for the sake of a woman. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me. It says, great question. I think this is a gentleman. It says, great question. Bitter broads are angry in the comments, but to answer, black women need to understand this black girl magic nonsense directly targets black boys for early emasculation. Boys are not men. They are children. They need to understand they matter too. I completely agree. We both matter. We're both important. One is not better than the other. It's impossible. It's literally like two halves of a whole. It's balance. That's what nature deems it. If we look at nature, we do not see a lioness fighting with a lion, right? Disrespecting the lion, and seeing a hyena come over trying to fight their pride, and the lioness is pushing the lion out of the way like, I got this. No, because she understands he's necessary. She understands his strength. She understands his power, and it doesn't make her feel less powerful. We're the only ones who don't get it. Another one from another man, I believe. It says, abandon the psyop known as feminism and the matriarchal system it has engineered within our culture. Then our women will stop trying to compete against our men, but work with them, and we can build proper families, communities, and generational wealth. If you're always competing with the man, if you are always coming against the man, if you are trying to prove, because what the last gentleman said about what did he say? Black girl magic. What he was saying about this black girl magic, and what this man is saying about the feminism matriarchal system. It's not about proving that women are all powerful beings, right? It's not about just proving that women are, amazing creatures who have the ability to carry life, literally give birth and bring forth life. It's further than that. It's saying we don't need men. We're above men. Who cares about men? We don't even need them. We're better than them. Anything they can do, we can do it 1,000,000 times better than they can. So how does that transfer into our households? When our sons are seeing that, when our daughters are seeing that. Instead of creating generational wealth, it's creating more and more generational traumas, problems that people are going to have to work through and sift through. There is no sense of community, no sense of family, if there's not one accord. And I believe this is the last one. It says, there's nothing for Black women to do. It starts and ends with Black men defining their masculinity for themselves. Outside of racism, the only thing stopping Black straight men from being men is themselves. I can disagree with this. I can disagree with this because the same Black women are the ones who are raising these Black men. Right? And the first signs of emasculation that they get is from a child, from their mother, who is maybe raising out of stress, problems. You look like your daddy, I can't stand you. So there is very much a lot for Black women to do. As we all know, the world globally, I will say globally, but I will say in society, what we see on social media, what's running everything is the narrative of the woman. Whatever, if you talk about anything that is aiding women and making women feel more powerful and more strong, and you are, emasculating men, talking down about men and all that kind of stuff, you can win. No one's going to have a problem with you. Black women what we can do is stand up and support our men. Honor our men. Again, as I said before, respect our men. Work with them. Build more families. Build more family structures. If we have better family structures, better balance in the house, when these men grow up, these straight men, they won't have to wonder and look through the gaze of a woman to find out what a man is. Don't even get me started on the women who purposely tarnish the relationship between the father and the children because she's mad and she's bitter. Don't even get me started. Or the women who want a homegirl and they have a son. When he's strong and he sends on his own two, who you talking to? Da, 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 da. Oh, you can't do this. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, you better go. Men. Show men how to be men. Women show a lot of men how to be the man that they're delusional about in their mind, that doesn't even exist. And they only base it off of their past experiences of hurt, trauma, pain, drama, other people's problems, and tell you what not to be. even if it's the cost of your masculinity. There's a lot we can do. I don't see anything wrong with her question. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys would respond, to Tichina Arnold. What Black women in America can do to stop aiding in the emasculation of Black men in America. Please let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you are not already subscribed. And I will genuinely see you guys in the next video. Love you.